I have a confession. I didn't do the 100 miles. I didn't even do probably more than 5 miles of the 100 miles. Um, so I didn't do the 100 miles, and I want to tell you why. But first, my friends are all here. I'm going to go on a hike to a popular waterfall here in the Salt Lake Valley. So I'll take you along to that. And along the way, hopefully I remember, because sometimes I get chatty with my friends. But I want to talk about why I didn't do it, what happened, and a little bit of behind the scenes. All right, we got talking too much. It was very good conversation, so I didn't record. I got a few clips of a really steep part of the trail. One of my friends did. It was her first time, I think, doing something this difficult, and she made it. And so I was proud of her. If you're just coming upon this video because you happened to see the spooky video right before this, there is a whole series. I did 100 miles in the making. I was training to do 100 miles. If you're into that kind of thing, go watch some of those. But I'm going to just talk about what happened with the 100-mile goal. Years ago, my friends and I were going to hike Kilimanjaro, and I was researching it, and everyone said to test your ferritin levels before you go because it'll impact if you're going to be prone to altitude illness. So I decided when I was planning to do this 100-mile hike up in 10,000 plus feet, I needed to get that tested. So I went and got it tested, not expecting anything, and it came back as a level 9. And I think optimal is 70 to 100 or 100 to 150, something like that. So to be at a level 9, I was shocked. So I started looking into what kind of symptoms that would create, and strange, I was experiencing those for 2 decades. So I think I've had this issue for a long time, and I just didn't know it. I thought throwing up several times a year was normal. I thought getting shaky and tired and migraines and feeling like I couldn't do cardio was normal. I just thought it was my issue to deal with. I realized, oh, this is serious. I should supplement. So I talked to my doctor, started supplementing with iron. 3 months later, I tested again, and it only went up to like 27 or 28. So I start my next 3-month round of supplementing, and I got sick. So sick that I was having heart attack symptoms. I didn't think I was having a heart attack, but at my age, I was like, I better just get it checked out. So I went to the ER, was not having a heart attack, but I think it was the iron. So I cut the iron in half. I did it every other day for the next 3 months, and I just got those test results back, and I am only up to like 37 or 38, and I need to be above 70. In that time period, the first 3 months, I decided I will make my decision on the 100 miles based on the results of that blood test. If I have significantly improved my iron, then I'm going to keep training. So that 3 months, I kept training just as hard. I was doing over 30 miles a week. It was becoming a part-time job. Like, I was spending 20 hours on it every week or more, especially with the recording and the editing and posting the videos. So it was taking up a lot of time. I just was not feeling better. I could tell. Oh my gosh, that's a mountain goat. Is it a mountain goat? It looked like it was moving, but now it doesn't. It's probably just a rock. Anyway, I was not feeling better, and I did a couple shorter hikes and got ill. Not as ill as I was getting before. Like, I would come home and get so ill, throwing up, headache, like severe headache, severe exhaustion, shaking. I would have to sleep it off. The only option to get rid of the feeling was go to sleep. I thought they were just migraines, but now I see it was lack of iron. I had a decision to make. Do I stick to this goal and do it and push through and fight and hope to not get ill all alone without cell phone service over a 6 to 7 day period? Or do I accept that now is not the time and I need to focus more on getting healthy? And it's obvious that's what I picked. So because I was spending so many hours doing this training, I thought I would be bored. And I thought, what am I going to do with my time now that I'm not hiking? I wanted to continue hiking because for my mental health, I love it. I love being out in nature. It reminds me that I'm just a small human. So I decided I want to do something creative with this time, and I want to make a scary movie because backpacking alone is scary. So I actually learned how to write a script. I wrote my first script. I had my husband look over it. It's crazy. I always thought to make a movie you could just use a book that's already written, but once I learned what script writing is, it's really cool. So I wrote my first script for the solo backpacking prequel. It was 3 pages long. I went backpacking with my family, and I just kind of separated myself from the group every so often, read my script really quick on what I was supposed to say, and then looked at the camera and said it. I'm not a good actress, so it was awkward to edit, but yeah, people believed it. I didn't want to lie to anyone either, though, so I made sure to put those bars that come down on the screen on the videos that are fake. And if I can, I'll insert them here so you can see what I'm talking about. But I just wanted to make it clear that this is not real. And if you recall, if you are watching this whole series and you recall earlier on, I said, I was hiking and I said, as far as the 100-mile thing goes, I'm changing direction. But that was the clue to my audience, and I think I put like hashtag Easter egg or something at the bottom. That was the clue to my audience watching this series, that keep your eye open. Something isn't, like, yeah, something isn't real or whatever. Sure enough, life got busy. All the hours I was hiking got filled in with other stuff, so I didn't look at it for quite a while. So the last few weeks I have been, the last few weeks prior to posting that video, I was like scrambling to get it all put together. I had my husband out trying to run me off the road, honking at me. Okay. Why didn't you honk or flash your brights?
Oh, I did flash my brights. I forgot about the honk.
We were on a busy trail, so people were staring at us like, what are you doing? The scene where I'm kneeling and talking about how I'm almost out of here, and then the guy chases me, that's my husband. And he didn't want his face to be in camera, so he was wearing a mask. So people were running by us or biking by us and like looking at us like, is everything okay? Sorry, we're filming something.
Oh, no, you're good, man.
You're good. Okay. We're practicing a bunch.
Sorry. That's what you wanted, right?
Yeah.
You better hit record.
I hope so. Let's make that be the last one. It was fun. It was fun to put together. I maybe hiked like 5 miles total putting it together, like just hiking far enough away from roads that you couldn't hear the cars anymore. To me, it was obviously fake. And when my dad watched it and said he thought it was real for the first, like, at least half of it, because I knew it was fake, I thought from like 30 seconds in, everyone would know it was fake. But apparently not. If life is still similar to how it is now, I would like to make it an annual thing, to make a little scary movie every Halloween. It was so much fun. It checked all the creative boxes for me. So I'm glad everyone liked it and fell for it or didn't fall for it. I do like the creativity of this YouTube channel though. So if you want to hang out and watch hiking stuff, I'm sure that's what I'm going to keep filming, is hiking and backpacking stuff. I just don't know how or how often. The point of this is to check my creativity boxes and to document things my friends and family do so we can go back and watch it together and relive it. I've got some notes for more shots that I need. My script that I'm going off of. Packing up to go film this movie. It's basically like backpacking. Working on this edit, making sure I'm not showing cars in the background. All these blank shots are ones I still need to get. Adding some notes for myself. In the car, getting ready to do one of the scenes. I've got our lines here on my lap. And this is a driving scene.